What is up, Cornhole family, ACL Nation? You guys are in for a treat. Cornhole Mania, day number 4. Allison and Wally here on the socials. We're going to interact and have fun with you guys all day. What's up? Good morning, Allison.
Morning, Walter.
I am excited. It is teardown day, final day, but most importantly, these players are set and ready to battle it out. Let's go through some storylines here real quick, Allison. We'll go through the brackets. The players are making their way to the court, so we got some time. Just want to go live a little bit early so that way you guys get extra coverage. All right, overall number 1 seed for doubles has changed. Vincent Frisch and Austin Cameron are your overall number 1 seed. But you just told me something a second ago.
They are not here today.
Sheesh. So that's going to change again.
They got to go to school tomorrow, Wally.
Little boys, little babies. All right, let's go through brackets. So we're kind of looking like we're in round 3 here. Cody Henderson and Ryan Tucker will now take over that number 1 position since Vincent and Austin aren't here. They're going to take on Trevor Brooks and Berkeley Pair. Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson will take on Alec Ryan and Ethan Walker. On the right side of the bracket, we're starting things off here in the A bracket with Ashton Speas and Dalton McClem taking on Matthew Stout and Travis Graven. Roy Fairden and Brandon Martinez pull off the upset 14-4 over Justin Burton Jr. and Logan Chamberlain. They're going to take on Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes. So how about that for an elite team making some noise?
Yes.
Heading over to the B bracket, number 1 seed there, Eric Davis and Matt Sorrells, shootout champions from the kickoff battle. They fall. They lose to Eddie Grinnersleeve and Caleb Batson.
Wow.
Number 1 seeds dropping like flies. Zach Engelken and Trip Baker will take them on. Alex Hicks, Ryan Schrader to take on Doug Zaft and Ty Lopez. Over on the right-hand side, Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart taking on Carter Bennett and Ben Brown. Up top, our next match here in the live feeds will be Jackson Gore and Sammy Soto to take on Adam Hissner and Trey Burchfield. Over to the C bracket, Ryan Smith and Ryan Wiedenfeld. They are the only number 1 seed that is able to hold it down. They take on Ricky Gonzalez and Ernest Cisneros next. AJ Sims and Braden Wilson below will take on Robbie Davis and Dawson Manuel. Right side of the bracket, Tony Smith and Mark Richards to take on Blaine Rozier and Colby Shearer. And then Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury up top will take on Derek Holland and Alex Rawls. So bracket C is kind of stacked. D bracket, your number 1 seed, Corey Gilbert and Dean Norton. They fall to Trevor and Jared Kufis. 16-2 for the Kufi.
I was about to say, the Kufi got him.
Duncan Clemmer and Josh Holland will take on the Kufi next. Mike Hoffman, Tyrell Maxey, and Zach Scheibner. Gage Landis will do battle. Right side of the bracket, Ryan Windsor, Matthew Creekkiller to take on Chad Hunt and Tommy Sliker. And then Joe Tyler Saladiner and Zach Harris pull off the upset over Kyle Malone and Devin Harbaugh. They will take on Dylan Turpin and Cameron Kingfisher. So upsets early. Losers brackets getting difficult.
Everybody's tired that stayed in these brackets all weekend till the end.
Yeah. Today should be a pretty easy day for us.
Yeah, we are only going to be live for this event today.
Yep, mixing it up. We ran a little bit too long there in West Palm Beach, so wanted to make sure that we don't have the loadout process any longer than it needs to be. Looks like we're ready to start. On the left-hand side here, Dalton taking on Travis. First bag belongs to Dalton. It looks like they're throwing Pro Sniper Elites. And
Travis.
then Siva Serpents.
Yep.
Shout out to Siva. I got my Siva hoodie on today.
I've seen Brooks already in the comments.
What? Oh, I got to get my chat pulled up. I'm lying. I told you guys I was going to interact with you, and it's not even pulled up. Decision time early here in round number 1. Looks like he tried to push into it, knocks in one of Graven's.
We got someone in the chat saying, YouTube? Yeah, if you want to go to YouTube, you can watch, if that's the question that you're trying to ask.
Yeah, I got the notification for YouTube, so I'm pretty sure it's working.
Yeah, I just went and checked. It's working.
You got your volume turned up there, rookie?
Yeah.
First time? Fired. I expect that out of Jake, not you.
I usually don't have any volume on my phone, but waiting for a text.
Ben, absolutely not, man. Gonna leave that one alone. I don't want to call anything. I barely want to call matches, let alone foot fouls. Good clean up there. 2-0 start for Team Siva.
Sunday fun day. That is right.
Good morning, Kim. Welcome in.
I feel
Facebook chat quieter than YouTube? What's happening?
I feel like in Florida, like Sunday was like day 15, 20 vibes. It hasn't been that bad this weekend. I'm still ready for more cornhole.
Yeah, I think it's a tribute to basically the environment that we're in also. This is a bright, lit-up building with lots of space. And I came in here and I feel energized.
Could be the Celsius, but, you know, for me.
Yeah, I don't think I had breakfast at all in West Palm Beach. Ashley leaving one hanging there. Finishes off on bag number 4, but Stout able to add a couple more points to it. 4-0 lead. So this is, again, guys, round limited format. 10 rounds.
Hit the button on
I got you. Put that there just in case I forget. But
there we go.
Tyler says, I want to see Hunter Thorson. If they do what they did at the last one, they'll be going deep into brackets.
ESPN Plus goes live at 10. They don't have the luxury of going early and making decisions. They got to listen to ESPN.
Yeah, we're special.
Yeah, I was supposed to be over on the ESPN court today with Jake, and then Anthony Ione was ready, and I was like, you can go over there, sir. I'm going to go over here with Walter in the chat.
I see somebody asking about Mark and Tony. They were the 3 seed over in the C bracket. They took down Peter and Moses Asueta. They are now taking on Blaine Rozier and Colby Shearer. Kind of a throw-together team, but Colby and Blaine 21-2 over Ferreira and Damon Dennis, and then 18-5 over Eric Sherney and Evan Vanos. Let's see if Dalton can blow this up. Stout said, here, throw it in my hands. I got it. All right, he's going to put a step in this one. Heads up, Mike's Hard Lemonade sign coming right at you.
Right? Don't hit the scoreboard.
Slick side down, right into the pile. He got underneath it. Wow.
Travis said, good thing I put that block bag.
He went underneath it instead of into it. That is just unfortunate. Really not much you could do. The curse of throwing a flat bag.
My replay isn't over there.
You got to hit the button.
Oh, we're not recording.
Yeah.
Rookies.
Day 45 vibes.
Right?
Mark Zabini, what up? Says hello, Allison and Wally. Have a great day. You as well, my friend.
Yeah, we don't have too big of a crowd because there's only pros here and they're playing currently. So, not expecting a whole lot of spectators at a pro-only event.
Whoopsie. I miss being able to say whoopsie over an ESPN. Yeah, I expected an entirely different environment than in Vegas.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Vegas is going to be ridiculous. I mean, just look at the singles matchups, all right? We got Gavin Cano. I believe, I already forgot who's in it. Eric Davis.
Shootout singles is Gavin, Braden, Davis, and Alex Rawls.
That's stupid.
And then national singles, you have Ellis, Gavin, Graham, and Hissner.
Also stupid. And then doubles yesterday.
You have
Kevin Harbaugh, Kyle Malone, Jeremiah Ellis, Ryan Hart, Jamie Graham, Frank Modlin.
And Fisher and Gavin.
Fisher and Gavin. Gavin going for the quad today. Where are they at in the brackets? I would think they'd have to be up there pretty high, although I don't remember what their showing was in West Palm Beach.
You guys want to watch them throw some bags or no?
Get what you get, guys, all right? Let's deal with it.
I realized before they started yelling at me, so I'm ahead of the game.
I don't see them on the winner's side. So that's a early trip to the loser's bracket for Fisher and Gavin, if that's the case. Talked to Gavin after he won his singles tournament.
Uh-huh.
And he said, "Oh, I'm the second one." He said, "I'm not satisfied. I got 2 more to go."
Yeah.
That man is determined.
Love the drive. All right. Oh, now we have a home player and an away player. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there you go.
I was about to say. All right, 8-5, Stout and Graven in the lead here. We're going to have to keep hitting the update button over here for this game.
Dalton left with 2 out to dry. Big shot here for Graven to add to the going into the back half. Okay, so yeah, Mike Hoffman and Terrell Maxey upset Fisher Hamilton and Gavin Cano.
Not now. Stop it. Just update, please. Thank you. Shoot. iPad doesn't want to listen today.
So you made the title huge. There we go. All right, timeout here. The low bag from Stout creates an opportunity for Ashton to get back into it. Down 7 points halfway through. Was that me? Oh, on 2?
You're 2.
My bad.
No board mic action there. Too quiet. Oh.
I'm telling you, I just need
Which board are we looking at? This board. Here we go.
I need the funnel with the microphone. It's pointing at the players when they talk, you know.
Well, I moved the board mics. They're up on the scoreboards now, so we get some sound as long as they're over there.
Okay. Not a bad idea.
I'd rather listen to the players talk than the bags hit the board. Both of these guys doing a good job avoiding that bag on the front of the board.
Oh, my goodness. How about these Mid-Atlantic Conference people taking Fisher and Gavin out? Leston Allen and Adrian Johnson eliminate Fisher and Gavin. So no quad for Gavin. Got a couple storylines, though. We got multiple people that have an attempt to go for the trio. Jeremiah Ellis and Jamie Graham.
I'm not touching that again, Walter.
I got you. Teamwork, make dream work. Has Dalton always had a wind-up like that?
I don't remember that.
Like, I feel like he's always had like a long step, but the two-arm thing?
Yeah, I feel like that's new.
Reminds me a little bit of Kimberly Jenkins a couple years ago.
Yeah, the double arm.
Mm-hmm.
Jamie Graham was indeed on fire last night.
Good shot there by Graven, able to sneak in without helping Dalton out at all. Looking at a couple more points, 14-7, entering round number 8.
I know, I forgot for a second that we're round limited today.
Not me. I'm looking forward to it every step of the way.
I love I really like the shootouts. The different elements that it adds to the game. Going up, maybe? Yep, he does the choke sign, so.
Push through here for Stout. Great accuracy on that shot. He's got that weird 45-degree tilt like I do. You miss that landing spot, you're kicking off to the side, and oh my goodness, no love there for Ashton. They're taking a second to see if it's moving. It does not look like it's moving. That is going to be a washed round. They're running out of time.
They are. Time to do something crazy.
And Trey Burchfield across the way. They're just rubbing his eyes. He's still barely waking up. Him and Hissner up next against Gore and Soto. They're off to our right. Got to meet Steve Schroeder at Wisconsin State last week, and super nice guy. Steve is a legend. Love Steve. Great addition to the ACL staff this year.
Oh, no. are just not cooperating with Dalton.
Yeah, one on the ground, one off to the right. Final shot there, down and in, but it is going to be hard to come back and win this one here. Got to get whatever this is in my throat out during the commercial break. I hate it. I hate it. Put Adrian Johnson on stream. We're going to stay on the winner's side. That was a loser side match that they eliminated Fisher and Gavin, so if they want to make it on the live feeds, they're going to have to battle their way back.
Another timeout here.
I mean, they got to do some math. It's 15-7. You got to figure out how to make 8 points here. You're basically hoping for a 12-on-4.
Yeah.
You have to fire the blocker and then hit 3 airmails, one of them dragging.
And hope they miss.
All right, here we go. Can he pull off the 12-on-4 for the comeback and force overtime? First bag is in. That's not what you want to do, although it works. It doesn't have to be a good blocker. It just has to be an effective blocker.
Yes.
There it is. There's the blocker. That's going to be hard to collect, though. Again, Stout doesn't need to make anything in, but if he does make it in like that, it is all over.
I was getting ready to say he's got a really good cut bag to get right around there.
He's basically got to knock those 2 off here. I think an airmail will do the trick. He's off the board. Would have been a ridiculously good shot to make it happen. But hey, we're underway. Day number 4. How about that? Starting things off with Team Siva, Stout, and Graven victory. All right, Allison, match number 1 done. When we come back, we got some Titans against some toddlers right after this. Welcome back, Cornhole fans. How about that timing for the music then? It's like we know what we're doing, Allison. We are professional here. All right. Sammy Soto against Adam Hissner on the left. Jackson Gore against Trey Burchfield on the right.
It's going to be a tough game.
This is one that I wouldn't mind seeing going 21, but hey, round limited format could add another wrinkle. I expect this one to be a little bit more cleaned up than what we saw last game.
Yeah, I would say so. Unless they're intentionally dirtying up the board to manufacture some points.
Drama.
Love it.
Speaking of drama, on the other side of the bracket, Eddie Grindersleeve and Caleb Batson. We talked about them earlier, taking down the #1 seed, Eric Davis and Matt Sorrells. They are in a lot of trouble. 14-0. Zach Engelken and Trip Baker in the lead. The winner of that one gets possibly Hicks and Trader or Zaft and Lopez. That'll be our next match here on the live feeds. On the socials, don't forget, chat, you guys can interact with us on YouTube, Facebook, or ACL TV, wherever you're at. Just say hello. Let me know you're out there.
Let us know where you're watching from.
Yeah, that's why me and Allison like doing the socials.
Yeah, I love the social.
Well, there's a social right there. All bags down the middle and in. Cheers, Allison. Good morning, good morning. It's your Celsius. I'll get my Dr. Pepper.
There we go.
Live feeds brought to you this weekend by Backyard.com, Miller's Ale House, Corn Nuts, All Cornhole, Seagram 7, Bush's Best Beans, Mike's Hard Lemonade, and visit FortCollins.com. Jackson with 2 bags that he's got to work back in somehow.
Watching while at work. I love doing that.
Burchfield lets him off the hook.
Pennsylvania, Maryland, Detroit.
This looks like pushed not up all the way. He's still got 1 bag left to go there. Nate, I don't believe you. I don't believe you're watching from Amish country. Here's the important bag right here. Oh, my goodness. It's a rocket off the back of the board. He's going to finish with a 5. Burchfield has a chance to go in here for a 10. That looked low. Luckily, it's on the board. That's going to be 3. Central Kentucky, not far from Ryan Heartland, Ricky says. All right, I see you. Shout out to Sam in the background there with bag season, getting some content for the players. Putting out some great stuff. If you're not already following Sam, highly recommend.
Where is he?
Free plug over there behind the scoreboard.
Oh, okay. Now I see him. The monitor was in the way.
What's up, Puddin'? Tracy in the chat. Drama right here. Oh, I forgot to refresh the scoreboard. Get on me, chat.
Why is it doing that? You shouldn't have to refresh it.
Well, we went away from connecting to your phone and connected to the Wi-Fi that's been sketch all weekend.
That was a great idea.
All right, Soto's got his idea. I think it's a roll shot, but let's see what he decides to go with. It's going to end up washing the round as he's unable to get that one over.
Going into round number 5 was a 3-0 still? Yeah, 3-0. Burchfield and Hissner in the lead. I live 15 minutes from Devin Harbaugh.
Name dropping.
I live like an hour from Devin. He still has my cooler also.
Cooler?
Yeah, him and James went fishing, and he took some fish home in the cooler and never saw it again. I'm going to have to remind him about that. Good bag there by Trey. Jack avoiding his bag in front of the hole for a wash. Smoking ribs and watching cornhole. My kind of day right there.
Hissner really liking these darts. Again, I'm going to be curious to see if they pass for broadcast, though.
Because of all the colors on them?
Mm-hmm. Got to have one dominant color, and I don't really think we do, looking at the design.
Well, what did he throw?
He threw the Talons, I believe, the first time. I mean, he's got plenty of time to break him in with the finals being 2 weeks away. Just having to switch bags, you never know.
Yeah, for sure.
Who is Camarina's partner this season? That's Colby Shearer. He's throwing with Blaine.
Can we get Hicks and Trader next? That's our next game, isn't it?
As long as they finish in time. Right now, Engelken and Trip Baker in the lead 18-2. I think we should be fine.
What round are they in?
They are in round number 9 right now.
Oh, yeah, so.
I think we'll be okay. That should be the next one.
Able to sneak in between those bags of trays and pick up some points, making it 5-4. Burchfield and Hissner up by 1. Sammy going with a block, but not intentionally.
Speaking of blocks,
Adam.
How about that level 6 right there.
Right, barely staying on the board.
Angel says, first time someone's talked about me since I became a pro. Nah, man, we were talking about you yesterday, man. Missed you. What up, Shrek? Welcome in. Yeah, we went to Buc-ee's with Colby the other day.
That's a wash.
Score's going to stay 5-4. Last day of the National isn't blind draw anymore. There is a blind draw. We will not be live for it, though. We'll be doing teardown while they're out there doing blind draw.
Yeah.
Having some funsies. I believe women's and seniors also.
And juniors.
And juniors, yeah. So they'll be out there playing, but we'll be tearing down. Teardown used to be pretty quick. It's a process now.
Yeah. We in Florida, we didn't get out of there until after 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Boards are cleaned up. Everything's clean. We're still tearing down.
And that's one thing with the live feeds is we have to wait until the very final match. Everyone else is just waiting on us. So keeping around, about 10 to 15 staff just to watch us tear down. And it's not really like they could help us either because everything's so expensive and has its own place. So we made an executive decision. Hopefully the pros will go live on their cell phones. If not, reach out to them. Say, hey, give us some content. We follow you guys for a reason.
There you go. Great pickup by Burchfield, even though it wasn't his bag.
Let's see if Jackson can clip this and get it in.
Oh, no.
Rolled the hole. That is unfortunate. He did move it closer for the collect, though. I had a chance to take the lead.
Oh
my goodness. Things have changed. Let me refresh this, just make sure we're in round 8. Oh, we're in round 9. Okay. So this is the final bag that Jackson gets to throw. If he collects it, they're looking at a lead change in 3 points. That is crazy. That bag just hopped over the hole. Burchfield, he's one of these Titan bag players I haven't seen throw the darts yet, so this might be new for him.
Yeah. What does he normally throw?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not too familiar. I think Talons or Talon 2.0s.
Slick side down.
Doesn't get that bag in hand to go, but the one on the rim should fall. Hissner says it's going to fall as soon as you hit the board. So we'll be looking at a tied game, 5-5 going into the final round if Burchfield can put this one in. He does get it to go. And we are tied, 5-5. Sammy Soto with first throw. Graduated yesterday. Hey, congratulations, man. There is life outside of Cornhole, and I'm glad to see you further yourself, my man. Hissner may be off to the side. Sammy would like to replace this or push up closer to the red zone. Again, this is the final round. I'll refresh the tablet real quick so we get that 10 on the bottom for you guys.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's pretty much over now. I don't expect Sammy to miss off the board.
That's...
No, he could get bars up now.
Yeah.
He's got a bar, so he's got no choice.
Going slick at it. Off the
2
back
bags
again.
on the ground, on the board, seals the deal. Sammy Soto, Jackson, Gore come back in the final 2 rounds to take that one down. Holy cow. Did not see that coming. All right, chat, when we come back, we should be able to get that Alex Hicks, Ryan Trader versus Engelken and Trip Baker match you guys all want. We'll be back right after this. All right, Cornhole fans, welcome back here to court number 2. We have that match that you guys have requested, Ryan Trader and Alex Hicks to take on Trip Baker and Zach the Rocket Engelken. They are going down and back, so let's go through brackets real quick, let you know who's alive on the winner's side. A bracket, Cody Henderson, Ryan Tucker to take on Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson. Matt Stout and Travis Graven on deck to take on Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes. Over on court 1, that's on ESPN+, Jake and Anthony Ione on the call. Winner of this match here goes to the B bracket king seat match to take on either Jackson Gordon, Sammy Soto, or Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart. C bracket, Ricky Gonzalez and Ernest Cisneros taking on AJ Sims and Braden Wilson. Other side, Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury against Mark and Tony. That'll be the next match here. And then Duncan Clemmer and Josh Holland taking on Zach Scheibner and Gage Landis. Right side of D bracket, Joe Tyler Saladiner and Zach Harris to take on Chad Hunt and Tommy Sliker. They got zeros on the scoreboard. That means they might be live. First bag here from the Rocket, off to the left. Low blocker from Baby Goat. I don't know if Trip Baker has a nickname. Have you heard of a Trip Baker nickname?
No. Have not.
Chat, help me out. I know you guys know this is a Midwest battle here. Got to be a lot of Midwest fans in the chat. If Trip Baker has a name, let me know. I'll call this whole match in nicknames.
There is an ESPN Plus stream going on right now. They have Matt Stout, Travis Graven, Tony Forbes. What's Tony's partner?
Quinn Reeves.
Going on over there on ESPN Plus.
Jason, what's up? Welcome in. Jason Hanks. Lil J. I will see you. When will I see you? Thursday. Trip Baker is a serious trip. Let me tell you. All right, we'll go with serious. John Downs calls him Daddy. All right, I'll call Trip Daddy the rest of the match. Rye Guy, first shot. Nice level 1 blocker here. Let's see what Daddy wants to do with it. Back block from Daddy.
I almost spit my drink all over everything.
Shout out to Throbakai, Cornhole, missed push. Trip Daddy Baker. Rye Guy finishes off a 10. Daddy on the same with a 10 as well as we head into the next round. I wonder how long I can keep this up. 5-0 start, so Baby Goat has first throw. I'll never forget, I signed up for a conference blind draw. I didn't know there was different blind draws. I thought it was just all lumped into one. I ended up getting Zach as my partner. I'm sorry, Rocket as my partner. And he was throwing mercenaries. And I was like, these feel pretty good. And then we went to the court, and I think I threw probably like a 4 PPR. And then after we lost our first match, somebody said, are you playing advanced or open or whatever? And I was like, I don't know. I didn't know there was more than one.
Oh, gosh.
So I apologized to him right away, but good friends.
Nate wants to know what a bar of soap is.
Bar soap is whenever basically you have a block. Let's see if he goes right. Nope. So basically whenever you have a bag in front of your way, you're going to try and throw your bag as hard as possible to knock their bag over the hole and off the back of the board, basically getting it out of the way, throwing it behind the hole or off the board.
All right, we got the music turned down on ESPN Plus. Sorry about that.
Just so you guys know, it is absolutely hilarious because Corey has this note, bright, big note.
Right in front of his face, on the middle of his screen that says music slider.
And it is moved into 4 different locations because he's trying to figure out where to put it so he remembers to turn the music down. That's great.
It's not working.
Is the camera darker than normal? Is it just me? It could be the environment.
I feel like over here it is.
Yeah, because basically we have a 5th camera. I don't know if you have that up and running or not.
I do, yeah. We control them 5th cam when they go down to the other side.
But, yeah, it depends on what the sun's doing outside as far as the lighting goes in here.
All right, we got another question. You want to explain the penguin?
Absolutely. So Baby Goat won shot of the year by hitting a penguin. So if you see a bag in front, let's see if we can get a back block here. Oh, he's going slick side through it. So not a good set up to here explain a penguin, but basically what happens if you have a blocker and then behind that blocker is your bag, you need to throw a bag at your bag to lift it up over the blocker and then go in the hole.
Both of those bags
Both
go
of
in
those
the hole.
bags, yep. I've hit it once.
I don't believe that.
And then I tried it again on purpose. I lifted it up.
Look at that. That's the venue that we are in.
So you see that big rectangle in the center. If that rectangle is bright, that means it's sun outside. If it's not, that means it's a little cloudy. So kind of in between right now. But yeah, I hit the penguin once on purpose. And then I tried it. I hit it once on accident, sorry. And then I tried it on purpose. I was able to lift my bag over the blocker. And that one went in, but the bag in hand stuck on the back of the red zone. It was on live feeds, too. I was like, gosh, dang it.
I remember the first time I ever saw a bar of soap, I was playing in a blind draw in Allison Peters' backyard. And my partner was Brandon Davis. And he threw a bar of soap, and I was like, what was that? And he was like, I've been practicing. I thought it was an accident. He's like, no, I've been practicing that. I was like, well, that was really cool.
Yeah, I think the most famous one was the bar of soap from Devin Harbaugh. And then it sat on the back, and his next shot was the and one right after it.
If you want to manufacture some, yeah, I'd probably go slick, so you're not dealing with that. Okay, then I wouldn't mess with it. Yeah, if you like it, do it.
Daddy telling Rocket to not mess with it.
We get to hear the board cams letting us know what they're talking about down there.
Baby, go low blocker. Whoa, Ryan almost fell out of his chair.
Right? He willed that bag onto the board.
It did not look good. Daddy encouraging him right now. See if Rocket can push all the way through. Slick side down, gets it to clog. That's going to go, though. He's sitting in pretty good position.
Oh, wow.
Somehow Baby Goat keeps that bag on the side. Not a difficult shot, but you still got to hit it. Sticky side down, gets the collect. We're looking at 4 and a lead change. The Rocket taking the lead 8-7. Starfish, all right, Claude, I got you. Starfish is basically only happened one time that I've seen. It was a situation where Devin Harbaugh needed 5 points to win the game. He threw a bag. He had basically 2 bags behind the hole. One was his, one was his opponent's. He threw the airmail, knocked his opponent's off the board, basically being an and one, but he was also able to drag his bag in. It ended up being a 10-on-5, so we're thinking something with 5 points. We called it the Starfish. It's basically an and one drag. Ryan going to try and cut around this just to wash out the round. Doesn't have enough on it.
Stay hot, baby.
I think it might be refreshing on its own unless you hit it. 10-7.
Yeah, it's updating on its own now.
Rocket trying to finish it off here and get themselves to the king seat. Or at least king seat match to take on either Jackson Gore or Sammy Soto. And Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart. I think chat wants to see that one somewhere. We'll see. I'll let Court one have that since we already had Jackson and Sammy.
When does baby goat graduate to teenage goat?
I mean, I'll be disappointed if he ever changes his name, to be honest with you. I want him to be a 52-year-old baby goat still.
He's still a baby compared to the other goat that we refer to, so. Going up, gets the grab.
Heading into the last and final round, down 3 points. Rye Guy has to try and figure out how to generate something against Daddy.
Timeout. Walter, can we get my replay over there on that screen?
What?
Replay. My replay screen.
What about it?
I need it.
You have it. Oh, you're the one with the mouse. You got to drag that down.
Drag what? Here. You do it.
Did you record a replay?
Yeah. Move that down. What's up on the top?
No, it's one of these things.
Preview,
Here.
output. You should see that drag by Hicks.
I think Trader would have liked that a little bit higher, but he's still in center lane. We'll get it after commercial. We only got the last round here. Don't want to miss nothing. Daddy with the back block. And now Rye Guy has to hit an airmail or a roll to basically put the pressure on Baker's final shot.
Going up, off the back.
Misses the airmail, and now we have a ridiculous shot that's going to happen from Trader. You guys want to know what a penguin is? We're about to see the penguin bar soap. If he's able to get it. Baker's got to throw a back block here. A double rodeo from Ryan Trader, which is basically where you land on top of your bag, ride it all the way into the hole. The double rodeo only ties the game. A block right here could seal the deal. Trying anything risky, you hit it, you win the game, but I don't think it's worth it. Ed Bueno, what up, my dude? Ain't seen you in a minute, man. Hope you're doing well.
This is day 4, Ed.
Yeah, day 4, bro. You're not even counting setup.
Right?
We've been here since Tuesday. Tuesday. What about the infamous airmail drag but take nothing? Can you explain that one? So the airmail drag without taking anything is where you drag the bag in your hand because there's nothing around the hole in. Without taking anything is leaving the 2 bags in front.
I don't even.
Shot by Philip Lopez Jr.
I don't even know what you just said.
It was Trey's misspeak. One of the greatest shots of all time, and Trey messes up the call. There's the block. So here we go. Now we might see this penguin attempt, but it's really not designed to make your bag. Trader's going to throw it really, really hard at this pile. Try and get those 2 bags on the rim to fall. He's either going to roll over it in the attempt of the push and go with the bag, or he's going to try and throw Baker off the side of the board. I've seen it done before. Ryan has a flat bag. He can get underneath that. He's going to have to just rocket it, though.
Well, yeah, he kind of took the rodeo away, but that would give him 3 points for the tie.
Yeah, the rodeo, I think, is gone because Baker's bag, it's hard to see at this angle.
Let's see if we can hear what they're talking about.
What about the tugboat? Tugboat is whenever the live feed team messes up and accidentally plays a tugboat in the middle of a very important shot.
The game-losing shot.
Yeah, so tugboat is now dubbed as a mistake, basically. All right, here we go. Oh, he's staying sticky side down. He's going for the double road. Oh, my goodness. Got one to fall. The other bag stays on the rim. It moved a little bit. How accurate can you get without getting the final shot to go in? Daddy and Rocket advance. Baby Goat and Rye Guy heading to losers bracket. When we come back, more doubles shootout action in Windsor, Colorado. Welcome back to Court 2 Cornhole fans, where all the cool kids are. If you're watching the live feeds right now, we definitely appreciate you. Make sure you hit the share, the thumbs up, and let us know you're out there. Just like Tiffany Hicks said, thanks for the live feed. We definitely appreciate that. W commentary for sure. John Downs, my guy. Thank you very much. Man, Hicks, traitor to the loser's bracket on a very, very close call.
But he almost hit that. That would have been insane.
Can't get much closer than that without actually making it. Let's go ahead and take a look at this matchup, though. We're getting into it. Tony Smith and Mark Richards against Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury. Kingsbury lining up over here on the right-hand side. Rawls, Richards on the left. Next match up on the live feeds. We'll probably get Cody Henderson and Ryan Tucker to take on Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson. If you guys want to follow along in the Fan Zone app and let us know who you guys want to see, we'll try and get them on the live feeds as well. There's one match sitting out there that I find particularly interesting. Jackson Gore and Sammy Soto to take on Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart. Jackson and Sammy didn't look that crisp. They got the win.
Looks like internet's down, so we're going to connect to your iPhone, Allison.
I was
Sounds
wondering
good.
why these brackets aren't refreshing. We lost the internets. No. The rest of the live feeds will be played out in Crayola. You guys have to use your imagination if you're even still able to hear us. All right, so they got zeros on the scoreboard, starting things off here. Kingsbury with first throw. He's going to start putting that Viper R down the middle and in. Tony Smith on the other side with the Sniper Elites puts that one in as well.
If you want to connect to that so you can look at the brackets, that's the...
Connected on there.
Yeah, we're good over here.
Is it here? Take the lower bar down for a second.
I'll use mine.
Okay.
Just in case you walk away again.
I can't walk away.
That's true.
Let's look at that. Still
Everything
blurry.
down the middle and in. We'll get the scoreboard up in a little bit. Just be patient, everyone. This is round one. Haven't missed nothing yet. Except for the chat. I miss my chat. Miss you guys. Tony low on the board and ends up stopping on the edge of the red zone, so Kingsbury's going to strike first. 2-0 Kingsbury Rawls. All right, we do have that match on hold for us. So Cody Henderson and Ryan Tucker to take on Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson next. Winner of that match will take on the elite team, Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes. How about that? Good run there for them. Over in the B bracket, we saw Engelken and Baker advance to the King Seat match. Jackson Gore and Sammy Soto over to Court 1 right now, taking on Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart. That is on ESPN Plus if you guys are interested in watching that one. Allen able to put that one in. Takes Mark's blocker out of the way.
What are we going to?
Rawls off to the side. Richard should have a chance to push through here to try and tie it up. Left-handed shot down the middle and in. Got a little bounce on the board. Let's keep an eye on that. He was able to get the collect. Braden, we're working on the scoreboard, trying to get internet back up. Is Court 2 a live feed? Yes, we are live. This is Court 2 here that you're watching. So that'll be the next match. Bag's going to kick on Kingsbury off to the left. Nate says, about time they were throwing elites. I feel like that's a perfect bag for them. I was talking to Tony at the Northeast Conference, and he was asking me if he should throw a stickier bag because he was just kind of concerned about how he can't control how the game is played. I said, if you're getting bored, I would definitely mix it up. I mean, worst case scenario, you can always come back to the snipers, but it's going to take a little bit of time for him to get there.
I thought that might be the biggest problem with these two partnering is one likes a slick bag and one likes the complete opposite in a really sticky bag.
Yeah, we did see Mark have some success. I believe it was with Gavin Cano in Winter Haven. Whenever they teamed up and took down that open there, they were throwing a sticky bag, and Mark looked pretty comfortable throwing sticky bag, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Keep you updated. I got you over there on court number 1. Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart in the lead 13-1 over Jackson Gore and Sammy Soto. That is in round 8. So not looking good for Gore Soto. Oh, man, Rawls misses off the back of the board. It goes. Mark pushing into the pile. He still has 2 bags left to finish that off. Tablet is updated. Score is working now. Thank you, Allison.
Oh, don't thank me. That's all Corey.
Well, you can take credit for it, though. Nobody will know. All right, looks like that one's pretty much all over. It's 18-1 now.
Ooh.
Over on court 1.
Who is that over there?
Rawls, I'm sorry, Soto and Gore, Ellis and Hart.
Gotcha.
Back block here for Rawls. Let's see how aggressive Mark wants to get. They are down 3-2. This could be a huge shot.
Airmail, yep.
Bag is away. He hits the backside clean on it. He'll still get 3. Missed the drag. If he hit both of those, that could have been 7.
Big points in a round limited game.
Most importantly, though, made that one. Gets the points needed to take the lead and get first throw back here for Tony.
Tony replacing Kingsbury's bag. That's going in.
Good side by side on the edge of the red zone. Washes our wins right now for Mark and Tony.
Ooh.
Now this is interesting. Let's see if he wants to roll. Oh, they
there
all
they
fall,
go.
so that solves that problem. Mark was in the middle of explaining to Tony, it's fine, just stay center. Oh, never mind. That always works out well.
Oh, no, off to the left.
I think he had his mind made up of what he wanted to do, and then when they fell, it threw him off guard. This is still a winner's side match, so loser not eliminated yet. I like how they switched to double elimination this year.
I do like that. I hated the single elimination.
Trey loved it. He loved the stress of it. I think it tells a better story and fits more to the skill of the pro division by going double elimination instead of kind of having a fluke or a lucky shot, you know?
Yeah.
Mark off to the side now. We could be looking at another lead change here. Rawls pushed through a kick at the last second.
Kind of gives it back. It's still maybe.
He does have that saw blade approach. I don't think he'll be able to spin it back in, though. We will see. Spun, didn't go any closer to the hole, though.
No, he might need a little help from Mark for this bag to go in.
Not going to get it there on bag number 3. That one is low. There's a little bit of a lane. I've seen Mark do this before. If he could push that bag back behind the red zone, he's going to roll.
Doesn't get it.
I've seen him do it before where he goes slick side right into Allen's bag off to the left, pushes it behind the hole, and what it actually ends up doing is redirecting him closer to the hole. Instead, that's a wash. 8-8, 5-5 score, round 7. Let's keep an eye on that one. I think Mark had a chance to score a couple. Shot selection with the roll did not work.
Yeah, no, I would have liked to see him go up.
Either up or something. I mean, the roll could have been there. I saw the lane Tony was talking about, but it's again a different bag. We've talked about that earlier.
Yeah.
Mark has the roll with the snipers. Haven't seen it yet with the sniper elites.
All the more reason airmail was the better selection. Ooh. A little bit of camera blacking out there for a second.
Chris able to finish off his 4-bagger. Tony trying to do the same. He will get that one to go. Social. Cheers, Allison.
Cheers.
Round number 8, 5-5.
Are we going to see overtime?
Hey, let's go. No, Sunday morning drama.
Love it.
Still morning, right? Yep, 10:50.
The Court 1 stream is on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, if you're not already subscribing to ESPN Plus, you're missing out. All the championship matches in a couple weeks will be live on ESPN Plus, I believe. Not only that, but you get the exclusive content at the first pro events.
A little sign language going on there.
Slick side down here from Rawls. Hard push into the pile. Pushes one closer to the hole of the bag in hand. Goes off to the side. Mark wants to hit this clean. Does not want to help out Rawls on the left.
Oh, no.
Stayed sticky side on that one. There's a lane here for Rawls to use his bag as a bumper. I like going in here. I don't like the block. Or stay sticky side and kind of roll over the top. That's interesting.
What was that?
I mean, it works out. Mark's lane is still there. Slick side down for the collect on the final shot.
Look at
Nicely
this.
done. Okay, this is kind of a roll. Stayed sticky side, hits the pile. That's what Anthony Ione calls a flop. That's my roll bag right there. I feel like we've been tied 5-5 for a while now. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 rounds in a row. Doesn't really seem like much, but in round limited format, that's ages.
Yeah.
See if Kingsbury wants to fire a blocker here. Kingsbury's pacing. Takes some getting used to. He's going to miss too far to the left on that one.
That may be a couple of points for Mark and Tony and possibly a win here in round 9 if they pick up some points.
Yeah, Tony
of course
should
they
have,
won't win in round 9, but
yeah, should have no problem collecting these 2 points right here. Kingsbury has to be thinking just get the bags back to his opponent, even if it's with a 2-point lead. Cannot afford to give up any more. Oh, man, that looked too far to the left. Luckily, his bag was there to redirect in. All right, here it is, bag number 4. This bag is points.
gonna pick up 2.
2 points and the lead heading into the final round. Mark Richards with first bag. Camera.
Sorry.
Nothing for Mark to do here except for just run bags. Allen has to hope he misses. First bag in for Mark. Second bag in, he brings Allen in with him. That blocker too far to Mark's lane. Gives Mark a free bag, basically. Third bag in, that pretty much seals the deal. Allen has to come across to collect and cross his fingers that Mark is going to miss. Bag number 4 for Mark, down the middle and in, that's it. Mark Richards and Tony Smith advanced. Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury going to head to the losers bracket here in the C bracket. Mark and Tony waiting for their next opponent, A.J. Sims and Braden Wilson, or Ricky Gonzalez and Ernest Cisneros. We'll be back with more doubles shootout action right after this. All right, you Cornhole junkies, welcome back. More action here in Windsor, Colorado. Live feeds brought to you by visitfortcollins.com. Keeping up with the doubles shootout action. We're bringing on Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson. They're going to take on Cody Henderson and Ryan Tucker. Cody Henderson rocking the shades. The Codinator.
Super bright in here.
Super bright. All right, we're at that portion now where we get to go through all the players that are left in brackets because we are moving right along here, Allison. This is going to be an A bracket matchup. Cody Henderson and Ryan Tucker, they come in as your 16 seed. Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson, even though they have some TV time, they've come in as your 4 seed. Winner of this match will take on Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes. Over on the losers bracket, we have Ashton Speas and Dalton McClem, Alec Ryan and Ethan Walker, and that is pretty much it. Looks like they are putting zeros on the scoreboard. Not sure if they're live. I thought I heard Hunter say he wanted to go down and back one more time. So we'll kind of wait and see what they do. Let's go ahead and update you guys in the B bracket. King seat match is set. Zach Engelken and Tripp Baker to take on Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart for the king seat. Losers bracket, Eric Davis and Matt Sorrells up 19-2 over Cheyenne Bubenheim and Jeremy Frazier.
Whoa.
Winner of that match gets Alex Hicks and Ryan Trader. Over on the other side, Justin Rule and Travis Purser taking on Jackson Gore and Sammy Soto, tied at 2. All right, there's the spin. They're going to start things off over here on the right-hand side. C bracket update. Mark and Tony advance to the king seat. They'll play the winner of the match going on ESPN Plus right now, which is Ricky Gonzalez and Ernest Cisneros, or A.J. Sims and Braden Wilson. Kaylee Hunter and Pat Sim on the losers bracket, starting up on court 64 against Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury. And then Byron Sisson and Tony Franco Sr. on the right side waiting for their opponent. Next up on ESPN Plus, Joe Tyler Saladiner and Zach Harris to take on Chad Hunt and Tommy Sliker. Next match here on our court will be Duncan Clemmer and Josh Holland against Zach Scheibner and Gage Landis. Losers bracket only has Kyle Malone and Devin Harbaugh, Ryan Windsor and Matthew Creekkiller. Zeros on the scoreboard here entering round number 2. Carson Getty in the right with the fly hat and the Cornhole Chemistry t-shirt. Ryan Tucker on the left in the pro jersey. Oh, we got more music notices for court 1.
Yeah.
Poor Corey.
Sarah Cassidy says, I think it's impressive that Cody Henderson has had the same sunglasses for 6 years playing with them. Facts. Mine max like a couple of months, then they're gone.
I'll never forget my best pair. It was way back when, before my sister was even married. Like, her boyfriend at the time was trying to buy the family over, and he was like, I was like, oh, these are cool sunglasses, because we went to like a water park or something, and I didn't have sunglasses. He's like, here, you want these? I was like, yeah. Tommy Hilfiger sunglasses. They fit the head perfectly, and I was like, oh, I like the way these fit. He's like, oh, you can have them. You can keep them. Then somebody stole them from me when I was working at a restaurant, and ever since then I've just been chasing for the perfect pair of glasses. Never forget it.
Oh.
I actually almost got fired over yelling at everybody for stealing my sunglasses.
Oh, Lord.
Shout out to you employees at Moonlight Restaurant. You know who you are. You stole my glasses. I want them back. Jaden Porter, Eric Porter in the chat says, let's go Team Fly. Got Fly Magics, I believe. Can't tell. These might be Lunas. Against some type of local bag in the hands of Ryan and Eric. Cody.
I was like, probably something that Cody's familiar with. He threw local for a decade.
I mean, Cody's kind of throwing anything. I believe we saw them throwing 7-10s last week and then threw cornhole scenario bags earlier in the week. So Cody's just out here throwing bags again. Probably electing not to go with any of the sponsor drama.
Yeah.
Just want to have fun again.
Doing his thing this year. Nothing here in round 4 in favor of Cody and Ryan. Maybe able to pick up a couple more here. Gonna go block, but misses it right. Cleans it up. That's gonna be a wash.
Cody with first toss here in a 2-0 lead. Start getting later in these round limited format brackets, you start seeing lower scores. You don't see too many 21-something blowouts. Good back there by Thorson.
Nope, there that bag goes.
Crowd starting to gather around the live feed courts now as players get eliminated.
Yeah.
Before they have to hit the airport or get ready for the blind draw later.
J. Dot looking in.
Where you at? Where you at?
Old school cornhole right there. He's straight ahead. Behind David Morse.
I got him. Back blocks. Those bags on the hole are moving. Getting a roll call from Carson.
Up to you. You want to look at it before you do it? Yeah.
He's thinking about cut slick, he said. He's going to take a peek.
I don't know if his fault. His fault. Slick, that slick's hard. I can't remember. Probably was. Either slick, cut, or roll. Up to you.
Slick, cut, or roll, it's up to you, he says. I was thinking airmail, so I'm way out on this decision.
Do whatever you want. Just put the bag in the hole.
Just do it. He is going slick cut, and he does end up rolling out the backside of it. Ends up washing it out. Almost got the bag in front to fall in, too.
This.
Great shot. Hard push into it. Taps it. Almost got the one in front to go. I didn't even see that on the radar. So 2-0. Can you be a pro without having any sponsors? Yeah, it's just all out of pocket, though, at that point.
It's expensive.
It is expensive to travel and pay for the hotels. I mean, a lot of these pros, they have a good network of nice shot there by Tucker. They have a good network of pros. They get Airbnbs and try and keep the cost down, travel together, things like that. What court is getting Windsor Creek Killer? I believe they're on the loser side, so they'll probably have to go live on their own cellular telephone devices.
Trying to clean it up, unable to. Going to give up 2 points.
If there's any heel doctors in the chat, you need to know what type of injury one can sustain from sleeping in a bed and not moving around at all to the point where their heel is just unbearable the next day. What did I do to my heel?
How did Walter get a bruised heel?
So bad. I don't know why. Cody's bag moved a little bit closer.
Nope, got to adjust the sunglasses for this one.
Got to wear the shades. It did not move on that vibration. He might have even pinned it now. Wanted to kind of leave it in front of the hole. It ends up kicking off to the side. Tony Forbes will be on the live feed. He's in the king seat match, so we'll get that at some point.
I think so.
They will play the winner of this match here.
Oh. They say if you take another ice bath, Wally,
I'll do it.
fix you right up.
Got to go pick that up today.
Going up.
Get around that for 3.
Get around that for 3. We saw he had the great cut on slick side. Can he do it on stick side? Hard tilt low on the board.
Gonna get
Not
one.
where he wanted it, but on the board, 4-1 score. What up, Nick? Welcome in, dude. Tripp and Zach will be somewhere. Not sure if they've moved that one anywhere yet. They have not. Once this match is over, I could put in the request for it. We haven't had any Ellis Hart yet.
We
I know the
not.
Ellies are chomping at the bit, getting their keyboards wound up and ready to go. It looks like A.J. Sims and Braden Wilson against Tony Smith and Mark Richards are on deck for ESPN Plus, so that should give us a free path to it. Our next match here will be Duncan Clemmer and Josh Holland against Zach Scheibner and Gage Landis.
I like the same thing. You go clean. I could backside. I could backside it. Because even if I go off the board, there's no way he's going to get a point. Really. That's true. But then we're sitting. And then if I go off the board, he boards it. We're down 2.
If you go off the board, right? If we get a 2 spot, we tie instead of win. If you stay on the
Yeah.
Unless he goes backside,
yeah,
we'll just roll.
yeah, I got you. I'll roll it.
Then we're sitting pretty.
A lot of discussion there, going through all the possibilities, trying to figure out how to play out not just this round but next round. I believe they said at the end of that his decision was to roll it. Let's see if he could execute it now.
Cody and Ryan are throwing local bags.
Stays behind the hole. Cody says, yeah, come on through. Sticky side down, hard push. Kind of surprised that wasn't on Slick's side. Either way, gets the tap in. They keep the lead, 4-3.
Round number 9.
K9. Doug Coombs, what up? Welcome in, man. Nah, Dustin, you're the GOAT. Appreciate you. Could be a heel spur developing.
Ooh, how about
that? That does not sound good.
How do you get a heel spur?
I don't know, but this is the leg that I got hit by the truck with, so it's already got messed up bones and metal rods and stuff. I think I'm just about a couple years away from chopping it off and getting one of those cool blades, you know, that the runners have.
Okay.
Be a runner. Really fast. Or maybe I'll just get like a pogo stick for my leg.
I think you should get one of those little cart things. You could just put. You don't have to cut your leg off, you know.
You like the scooters?
Yeah, just get a scooter. That way you don't have to cut your leg off.
Well, I mean,
just in case you need it one day.
Nah. What am I gonna do? Wear it as a necklace? It's useless. It's got a messed up ankle, knee, and heel now. Timeout, court number 2. Timeout brought to you by Corn Nuts, crunchy corn kernels.
No, I'll tell you. I'm thinking that you start 4 bags and you just start 4 bags. I mean, honestly. I mean, I can come up into it if you want, but no. I don't think there's slick side. I think the only bag that's free is probably his as long as you don't miss it. No, I mean, do you need more points? I don't need more points.
I love that finish. If you need more points, I could. No, I don't need more points. I'm good. Got to get me back to ACL. I think there's something in the works. I haven't had any discussions yet, but right before Canton, Ohio, open number 16, I got plans. All right, bag is away. He's just going board. Oh, my goodness. Almost tapped in Hunter for a layup. That's a little bit deeper than you wanted it.
Chat, how are you liking the board mics where you can actually hear what they're talking about?
Yeah, good
Y'all
adjustment.
enjoying that? Or
is that your call or Corey's?
No, I did that. Like
good
10
call.
minutes before the stream yesterday, I was like, things have been, you know, we're ready to go, so let's change something.
Yeah. Now you're officially a live streamer, Alice.
Right, exactly.
Round number 10 here. Carson, 2 bags off to the left. Tucker said, I don't need any more points. So far, he's holding true to that. Let's see if Carson can bully here. Slick side down, gets the collect, doesn't get the full bully. Tucker stopping short. Carson. Oh, that block is not in a terrible position.
It's not terrible.
Have to get the drag. Carson, fingers crossed already. Bag is away into the pile, off the board, and we are tied. 4-4.
Replay of Carson's bag right here.
Let's take a look at this. Slick side down, hard into the pile, gets the collect. Nice work. Here we go. Hunter Thorson, Cody Henderson, round 11, 4-4 score.
Yeah, if they start saying bad words, William, I have mute buttons over here.
Bad words brought to you by All Cornhole.
It would be better if the volume was turned up. That was all the way up.
Uh-oh. There's going to be a point somewhere in this round where Cody Henderson is going to have a free airmail. He's going to take the shot now. Carson calling for the roll. Cody Henderson going for the win here because he had the final shot. If Hunter gets one in, that puts the pressure on Cody. Roll is in. Great call, great execution.
Hits it.
Here we go again.
Maybe those sunglasses are prescription and something happened to his regular glasses, and that's why he's having to wear them.
That roll does not go, and here we are. We talked about this earlier with the free airmail. He's got one bag left. In for the win. Bag is away. It's going to rim out. Cody Henderson hits the red zone. Doesn't get the drop. Carson, Getty, and Hunter Thorson advance. Wow, what a match. It took 11 rounds to figure it out. When we come back, Gage Landis, Zach Scheibner make their way to the court right after this. All right, there I go. Had to push the button twice to get it to work, but we are finally with our people here at the court. Should be Landis, Clemmer, and Holland. Let's go through the brackets. This is everybody left alive. A bracket, Getty, Thorson, Reeves, Forbes, Speas, McClem, Henderson, Tucker, Ryan, Walker. B bracket, Engelken, Baker, Ellis, Hart. That'll be next here on the live feeds. Rule, Purser, Hicks, Trader. C bracket, Sims, Wilson, Smith, Richards, Gonzalez, Cisneros, Rawls, Kingsbury. And then D bracket here we have Clemmer, Holland, Scheibner, and Landis. Saladin, Harris, Hunt, Sliker over on court number 1. Malone, Harbaugh, Windsor, Creek Killer. They are ready to start things off on the left-hand side here. Duncan Clemmer throwing against Zach Scheibner. Gage Landis on the right against Josh Holland. First bag right here off to the left-hand side. I believe that's a Siva Siege. Duncan Clemmer down and right in front on the red zone.
They're on the Siva Sieges.
Mm-hmm. And I have no idea what Duncan and Holland are throwing.
Yeah, I can't tell.
So a slick side block right in front there. These are probably the copycats, if I had to guess.
Seems like a popular bag.
I'm not familiar enough with the... What was the other one?
The
new one?
catwalks.
The catwalk, yeah. I'm not too familiar with the catwalks that just came out.
Trying to roll over that Siva Siege, leaving a lane to do that.
Nicely done there by Gage. That's going to give them a lead 4-2. As I mentioned, next matchup here will be Engelken and Baker against Ellis and Hart. And we will probably come back and play the king seat here in bracket D after that. We're starting to wind things down here. Windsor, Colorado, it's been nice. So I think that we are on something with the cameras when they keep blacking out like that with the static electricity, mainly because they cut in and out and they come back on whenever somebody walks on the stage. So I'm thinking that's like whenever somebody, was it D-static? What's the word for D-static? I don't even know. When they shock themselves, basically.
I don't know.
Chad, help me out. What's the word for D-static?
I'm just glad that they're not completely turning off anymore.
Yeah, the tripods seem to do the trick.
Because that was very irritating.
How do I become an ACL pro? Basically, there's multiple ways you can requalify as a pro by your singles or your doubles rankings. There's a qualifier at the end of the year where 32 players make it in. They used to have conference qualifiers, so I'm not sure if they'll have state qualifiers or what next year. And then finally, the other way is women's, seniors, or open standings.
You can find all of that information on iPlayCornhole.com.
And we are tied 4-4 heading into round number 5 right now. Discharge. Okay. That works.
That is indeed left, Duncan. As soon as it left his hand, he said, that's left.
Hey, when you know, you know.
Should be staying up the center. Stream the doubles game between Graham, Dennis, Bernasette, and Lopez. Is that happening? Are they in the same bracket? We did that last night, twice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Chevy's final shot is in. Gives them the lead now 6-4.
Someone said, what's up with that hairdo?
I told him he's got to just full-blown commit now. Come out with a black belt, buy into the whole sensei thing. I said, even bring a prop sword, like a samurai sword, and just take it off. Go through the whole ritual. He's rocking it well.
Yeah, anyone can come to these events and watch.
Yeah, you better book your ticket right now for Vegas. Vegas is going to be in my opinion, the best card we've ever seen for a finals. The way that the singles and doubles have shook up, it's going to be unmatched. I don't know if they've released the Super Hole names yet. That'll probably be next week. Good finish there for Holland.
I don't know if they released them. I saw them yesterday.
Picking a good time to finish off a 4-bagger. It's going to make it 10-6 now.
How do I get BG's attention to get sponsored? Gotta win stuff.
Win. Pictures, winning, podiums. And it also depends on what type of sponsorship you're looking for and what you're willing to give in return. There's a lot of players out there now that are just asking for take. You got to figure out what you can give in return.
Heard K9's a good sponsor. You should hit that guy up.
I used to be. I don't know if I'll be allowed to next year. Got some crybabies out there. It's all good, though. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. All I know is that broadcast next week, though.
Right.
And mainly thanks to Gavin Cano and Jeremiah Ellis, but still. Proud of the squad this year.
Where are we going in Canton? I don't know. I'm not going to that one.
Canton's going to be awesome, too.
Do you know what venue you're going to be at?
Same place we were at last year. The NFL Hall of Fame.
Nice.
Airmail hits it. Doesn't get any type of drag. He's going to finish the round with the 6. A roll here for Shibby could tie it. Hard cut too far to the left. What round are we in? Round number 8, 10-8. I believe last time they had the bags down here, Holland scored 6. And again, Landis' first bag struggles off to the left a little bit. Now he's spinning the rest of the round, chasing his own tail. Right on point there, Graham. Right on point. Hart looks like there's the bar of soap. Gets his bag on the board to fall. One of each goes off the back of the board. That is a good trade. Landis' bag inching closer and closer. It is on Slick's side. Gets a little help there from Holland. I think he's going to have to go up top for the airmail if he wants it. Bag is away. Gets the drag. Nice shot from Landis. Holland slow on the final shot.
Here's that replay.
2 strong shots. We had the bar of soap here from Holland. And then the airmail drag from Shibby to finish it off. We are tied. Another close match. 10-10, round number 9. Some more overtime for you, Allison?
I'll take it.
Let's go. I just need to be sponsored by anyone so I can represent somebody. Well, that's the thing. I notice who goes to my site and buys merchandise and who wears it, and I notice who supports me before I support them. And that's a huge factor whenever it comes to deciding who I want to take care of.
Gonna get a timeout here.
I was thinking about too much. I just wanted to know how big it is. So, you want me to, yeah, so you want me to just roll again, of course. I don't want to try to clean up now and do whatever. So, no, I know. That's like force was leaking into my head. That's why I need to call it timeout. No, I know. That's why I just have to cut this off. That's good. Flat. I know. Sorry, that's my bad. I got you.
Here we go. What's he going to do?
Looks like he's staying sticky side in hand. He's going to try and cut around this. Hard tilt on top of the pile, and this is interesting.
What's he going to do here?
He's calling for the lane. He wants him to go around it, he says. Another bag to the left. Not hitting his spots, and we're going to get another timeout. I mean, this is interesting here because I think Shibby should probably push his pile.
I think so, too.
And knock in Clemmer's bag. Even if you sacrifice the bag in hand, you're looking at a 9-on-8 round. There's no way Clemmer's going to come across the board to pick up those 2 bags.
Yeah, they're way too far out of play.
Shibby's already in the lead here in this round. I don't want to leave the airmail drag. I don't want to block again, give him a chance for the wash. You have to get out of this round scoring a point to go into round 10.
Yep. Here we go. He's going sticky. Roll. Whoa, backside.
How about
hits
that?
it.
Up 8-3 on the round. Clemmer with a stovepipe of his own hits it, no drag. We're looking at +2 for Shibby. Good shot there from both players.
You said we're going to have Ellis and Hart next, right?
Yep, next match will be Ellis Hart against Engelken Baker for the B bracket king seat. Two left for Landis in to seal the win. Holland's blocker looks like it went in. Accidental blocker. Roll.
Oh, trying to, cut around that bag. It's going slick.
Collect for the win. He's able to get the collect. Seals the deal. Gage Landis.
He almost tripped over his book bag after that.
Gage Landis and Shibby take that one down. Clemmer tried to finish off the alley-oop. When we come back, chat, we're going to head over to the B bracket, get ourselves the champion over there. Be right back. Welcome back, Cornhole fans, just in time. Had to run a marathon just to get back. Woo! All right, Hart, Ellis, Engelken, Baker.
Now, not live yet. They're going to go live after these bags.
So this is for the B bracket king seat.
Good thing, because Hart just side railed.
Alex Hicks, Ryan Trader will play the loser of this one. We're winding things down here.
All right, here we go.
Shibby and Landis will take on Saladin and Harris. That'll be our next match. Trip leaving him hanging off to the side. Ellis not going to do you any favors. Got to play clean.
In to give up 2. That's what it's going to be. Ellis Hart up 2-0 going into round number 2. Jeremiah and Ryan winning their bracket yesterday in national doubles, pulling off the double dip over Ryan Wiedenfeld and Ryan Smith.
Yeah, I believe this is the first time I've seen Hart and Ellis throw these blue Viper R's. So Ellis is a strictly red guy. He's on Team Red all day long, but with the success from the blue bags, we'll see what they decide to do going forward.
All right, 2-2 going into round 3.
I'm kind of digging that Cornhole Chemistry jersey. It's like a lightning pattern in a way. I don't know. I like the colors.
Yeah. These guys down here match each other.
I did. I feel like if you look at Ellis's closet, it's like Superman. You know, it's just Superman or Peter Griffin. You know, it's all the same outfit. Some version of red, black, and white.
There are women that played in this tournament. We start an hour after the bracket starts. So, and we stick with the winner side. So if there's not any women or women's teams that are left in that winner side when we go live, then we may see them when we drop down. But as of right now, I don't believe that there are.
Yeah, I don't think there's any women left. I know Cheyenne and Fraser were losing last I looked. I think that was the last woman standing.
Yeah, I try to get them up here as soon as we go live. There were a lot of awesome games yesterday. There were a lot of awesome games the day before that, too. A lot of bar soaps.
Looks side down. He's going for that collect.
Oh, no.
Too far to the side, and this could be a huge round for Hart.
Picking up 5.
Big push through. I like whenever Hart gets vocal. Hart getting vocal fires Ellis up, and they are a more dynamic team that way. 9-2. Seems like whenever Hart doesn't, fire back at Ellis, it almost seems like he's not having fun and not interested in the game. So
maybe that's the difference this weekend.
That could be the key. I mean, it only took him, 13 opens to figure it out? As long as you find it out at the right time.
Ellis leaving some points on the board. Tripp going to pick him up.
Good round there for Baker. 7-6. Got to say, you got to tip your cap to Baker and Engelken.
Yeah, the double bar soap by Eric Davis was disgusting.
We have had
so
a lot.
Good.
I was talking to Jake yesterday. We might have to go to 10. You go from 10 to maybe 15 to 20 shots of the week. There were so many of them. I mean, we had one on our court. Damon Dennis hit a nasty roll and then ends up dragging for, I believe, 6 or 8, something like that.
7.
To tie the 7.
Yeah.
To tie the game is just ridiculous.
I pulled. They came in the chat, so I pulled up the ESPN Plus feed, and me and Anthony watched it.
How about Damon Dennis getting vocal too?
Yeah.
I was over here watching you guys commentate, and Damon's like, come on, Mike, one more.
Ryan not able to sneak in.
Round number 7. Sorry, yes, 7. Round limited format, only going to 10.
Opted with the block first bag. Ellis cuts right around it like it's not even there.
Great job there by Baker, sneaking around, leaving it in place. Ellis has one of his own. Baker cleans it up. Ellis in on bag number 3. Baker finishes off his 4-bagger. Ellis catches enough for the red zone to go in. 12 on 12. The Mike's Hard Lemonade double 4-bagger. Cheers, Allison. You got a beverage? Any Celsius left in you?
Yeah, I do got some.
There's a whole bunch of like water in my sleeve. It sucks. Look at this.
Because they just pulled that out of the cooler.
Man, blow up around at the wrong time here for the Rocket. Ryan Hart in for 4 as we head into the final rounds. It's not that hard to make up a 2 or a 4. Once you get to 5, you got to figure out a way to get them off the board.
Yeah. I don't know that Ellis is going to for him to be able to get him off.
Look at the PPRs in this one. Ellis throwing a 10.5. Ryan Hart with an 11.5. Trick Baker holding his own, throwing an 11. Zach struggling with a 9.75. Struggling with a 9.75. Uh-oh. There you
That's
go.
only 3, right?
There's the 3 I was talking about. I said it's going to be hard to get them to go off the board. I guess the key was just leave a wide open lane, and Baker's going to stop short. That is unfortunate, but it does still leave the possibility of Ryan Hart missing 2 bags for 4. Engelken, though, has to be clean. This has to be his best round of the game. Not firing off the blocker, just going in. Hart off to the side. Need a bully. Sticky side bag is away. He gets the bully. That's on the edge. That one should fall back in. Hart has to be clean. He's in. Engelken's bag dripping back in. 2 bags left for Hart.
Tough spot. Always go in, see what happens. Good shot. Perfect. Let's go, Zach.
Oh, my goodness. Here is the lane.
To tie the game, possibly.
We're going to get a timeout here for Zach. I think this is more designed to just kind of calm down and breathe a second. Ryan Hart, as long as he's in on the final shot, cannot lose it. This bag here for Engelken, though, could win it. Slick side down, in hand, bag is away. Oh my goodness, it skips over the hole. He hit it perfectly. In for the win here for Hart. He's going to finish it off. I can't believe that. Zach looked like he had that push exactly where he wanted it. It hops the hole, and just like that, Ellis and Hart have another king seat. When we come back, Shibby and Landis to take on Tyler, Saladin, and Harris. Oh, Colorado, you've been so sweet to me, but we're winding down. It's almost over. Cornhole Mania wrapping up here in Windsor. Down to the final few teams. This match right here is for your D bracket king seat. Zach Scheibner and Gage Landis taking on Joe Tyler, Saladin, and Zach Harris. Let's take a look at the path for Joe Tyler and Zach. They come in as your 18 seed, defeated Isabella and Caleb 22-0 to start. Pulled off the upset over Kyle Malone and Devin Harbaugh 13-10. And then another upset over Dylan Turpin and Cameron Kingfisher, Chad Hunt and Tommy Sliker fall. On the other side, Zach Scheibner and Gage Landis, they come in as your 5 seed. 12-11 over Haddix and Odom. 24-4 over Lippard and Davis. 11-7 over Hoffman and Maxey. And then 15-10 over Clemmer and Holland. We just saw that one. I believe they are starting out over here on the right-hand side. Nope, still got the names on there.
Okay, good. That was just down and back.
Unless they're these types that put it in after they go down and back. Kind of waiting for Court 1 to pick their next match so we can kind of figure out where we want to go after this. So matches are winding down. A.J. Sims and Braden Wilson in the lead, 14-0 over Rawls and Kingsbury. Tony Smith and Mark Richards get the winner of that one, so C bracket championship up next. There's the spin, starting things off on the left-hand side. And we just saw Ellis and Hart. They were waiting for the winner of Engelken, Baker, Hicks, Trader. Over on court number 1 right now, how about this? Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes, 9-0 over Getty and Thorson.
Wow.
Not too bad for an elite team.
Well, I mean, Tony Forbes is pretty good.
They are pretty darn good. Creek Killer and Windsor taking on Malone and Harbaugh.
Is that winner or loser?
That's the loser's bracket. Winner of that match plays the loser of this one. We're down to the final 4 teams there. I imagine, if I know Chase over there, Chase is going to want to keep A.J. Sims and Braden Wilson on that court.
I think so, too.
So Tony Smith and Mark Richards with A.J. Sims and Braden Wilson. That'll probably be on ESPN Plus. That'll leave the... I don't know what just happened there.
ESPN Plus.
Channeling my inner Sylvester cat. All right, so that'll probably leave us with Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart versus Hicks, Trader, Engelken, Baker. But we will see which match finishes first.
Off the back.
Oh, my goodness. Gave it right back. What do you think about the visor? Not too many people rock visors. I used to love it. Adidas came out with some awesome visors. Man, it was probably 15 years ago. They had red, yellow, blue, white, like great color combinations. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I went and bought every single one of the color combinations, and I rocked the visor for like a year and a half straight.
Well, I think he might need the visor to keep his hair out of his eyes. So, I haven't seen a visor, though. Frank Maudlin is the only visor guy that I know of.
Angel, that's what it was. Yeah, Daffy Duck. So, I can't remember what Sylvester the Cat sounded like. But, yeah, Daffy Duck's probably better.
Uh-oh, something's happening over there.
Eric says Quinn Reeves killing it like always, rocking the K9 jersey. You know, I wasn't going to say anything, but Gavin Connell had some success in it. He did pretty good. Wiedenfeld rocked it the other day. He did pretty good.
Wow, look at that roll by Shibner.
Okay, Shibby. Yeah, Quinn Reeves and Steve Schrader took down doubles at the Wisconsin State Tournament. He yelled, "Get up." He got up too far.
Yeah.
I don't think there's an and one opportunity here, but the drag might be there. He went for it.
He almost knocked that tablet over.
He's wanting to airmail it. I would just roll again, right? He's got a backboard now for the same exact shot he just took.
Yeah.
Plus, this is free points.
Maybe they want to try and get the drag. Gets it.
He does get the drag. Good call. I didn't think the risk was worth it, but the reward definitely there. Take a look at this airmail here. Shibby collecting, putting points on the board. 8-4, huge round. Attaboy, Billy. Billy's got it down. He's got it figured out. Appreciate the support there, Billy.
Oh, gosh.
Billy was rocking the jersey the other day, and then he drew Jeremiah Ellis as a doubles partner on the blind draw.
Hey.
I was like, see, it has powers, man.
Right? Maybe I need to get one for the blind draw.
Yeah, the girl. Now you're learning. I know a guy. Just let me know. I'll get you. I'll hook you up. I'll even throw the SIVA logo on the front of it.
What?
Just for you.
Sounds like a pretty sweet jersey.
Super sweet. Or as I would say earlier, super sweet.
Super sweet. All right, round number 5. Whew, that was
Update
low.
over there. Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes in the lead, 9-5. It looks like they're entering round number 8 over Thorson and Getty. In the B bracket, Alex Hicks and Ryan Trader in the lead, 9-4. They're entering round number 7 against Banker and Engelken.
Great cut around.
Ooh, got just enough. Wasn't exactly pretty, but it did work. Thanking the man upstairs for those couple points, making it 12-4, entering round number 7. During the commercial break, Shibby was trying to barter with Trey and say, hey, if we have 2 good shootouts, can we trade that in for 1 national?
Doesn't sound like a fair trade.
That's not how it works.
Gage going with the block. Going up and off the back for Zach.
See how aggressive Landis wants to get here. He's going for a roll, knocks in the bag, sits on the back with that missed airmail. I almost think Tyler has to shoot the N1 here. Sticky side down, bag is away, landed short. Landing on top of his bag, ends up on the back rim of the hole.
Going up, hits it that time.
Oh, almost got the drag. It moved for a second, but is not going to fall back in. No love there for Joe Tyler Saladiner. It's a good showing here for Zach in his rookie season. Good strong finish in national number 2. I guess technically shootout number 2, depending on how you want to break it down, but should help them going forward as far as their standings go and their seeding. Shibby yells that one in to finish off the 10. Harris the same thing on the other side. Saladin and Harris got to get something going. I expect to see first bag blocker Round number 8.
Look at Chase running over to the director's table. Ripped his glasses off, his hat off.
Sheesh. I mean, don't look now. Alan Rawls and Chris Kingsbury coming back. 16-13 now against Braden Wilson and A.J. Sims. Braden Wilson throwing 11.2. Chris Kingsbury throwing 11.5 in that one. They're in round number 10.
Yikes.
That is interesting.
Gonna be 2 more.
All right, looks like they're getting Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson against Alec Ryan and Ethan Walker. So we get to pick. Which one do you want? You want Tony and Mark against Alan and Chris?
Or
Oh, they come back and win. Alan and Chris, I didn't even realize it. They scored the final 3 points needed to win.
so
The other one is Alex Hicks and Ryan Trader versus Ellis and Hart.
no,
or
we already
Smith,
had them.
Smith, Richards, Rawls, Kingsbury. We've had them all, actually.
Yeah. I don't care.
Let the chat decide.
Yeah. Who do you want to watch, chat?
We're in round 9. We got to pick now, though. Hurry up. First response. First response gets the call.
Oh, there it is.
Which one was it?
The first one that I saw, oh my gosh, they're all coming in. I can't see anymore.
Switch the camera. Round 10, 17-4 here. Oh, they just took 62C, so they're getting Ellis and Hart against Hicks and Trader over there. That means we will get Smith, Richards, Rawls, Kingsbury. You guys took too long, chat.
We're gonna get an air show right here. And that will do it.
Team Siva taking down another king seat here. Landis and Shibby, they have the shootout thing figured out. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will get our first bracket finals of the evening here in Windsor, Colorado. All right, Cornhole fans, hope you guys know how much I love you. I pulled a whole bunch of strings. I got everything ready to go just for you guys. And by that, I mean we had no choice. But still works out well for you guys. I saw a lot of Ellis in the chat. So we are going to get Ryan Trader and Alex Hicks to take on Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart. This is for the B Bracket Championship. Winner of this one punches their ticket to TV in Las Vegas. I know I'm going to be rooting for Ryan over here on the left-hand side, that's for sure. See what I did there?
I did. I when you said that, I was like, huh, that's weird. And
That's
I looked
biased.
and I was like, okay.
That's some of that biasness we're talking
Right.
about. Scott Will says, I had the first response, I promise. So we have a group chat where we pick our matches, and they already picked basically to have Mark and Tony over there on their court against Alan and Chris. So looking at the group chat, I was typing what I was reading rather than picking the only option available. But this is the way it's going to play out. Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart versus Alex Hicks and Ryan Trader. Jeremiah and Ryan are in the king seat, so Alex and Ryan will have to win twice. After this, we'll probably get Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes against the winner of Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson, or Alec Ryan and Ethan Walker. Bracket C and Bracket D will finish out over there on ESPN+.
You know, fun fact, the only people that can beat Jeremiah Ellis are under the age of 15.
Did you go through the records and see when his last singles loss was?
No.
It's worth it.
I only look at pro events.
I'm rooting for Ryan over here on the left. How about you? All right, they are ready to go. Finish their down and back. Spinning over here on the right-hand side, Baby Goat and Big Red getting ready to toss some sacks. First bag there for Ellis off to the side. He gets it. Bloop. If I become pro, Allison, you have to promise me that whenever I start making bags that drip in like that you and everybody else in the crowd yells, bloop.
All right, you got it.
I just want to annoy my opponent as much as possible. Wally K9 Pro Cornhole Player 2026. Calling it now.
All right. Going up.
Too far to the left and short. Ellis can strike first here with 2 points, and we are underway. Alex Hicks getting some words of encouragement from Ryan Trader, saying it's only 2 points. Trying to keep him calm.
Mark will be on ESPN+.
Hart takes away the center lane. I think this is what Trader wanted anyway, though. Slick side down, Hart into the pile.
look at
Doesn't
that.
get the movement he wanted out of it. There's the tap. His bag falls in. Timeout on court number 2 as Trader's going to take a close look at this one. I think he has the lane there to get at least the 2. Ellis trying to bait him into an airmail. He has his answer. He's all the way out on the mat. Bag is away. Gets 2 to fall. The one in hand is going to stay. Hicks taking a close look at it. It is not moving. Plus 2 more, 4-0 lead.
He was hoping.
Hey, good attempt there from Ryan Trader.
That was a great bag.
Fun fact, if you score every round, you cannot lose, Allison.
Very true.
So far, Ellis and Hart having a chance to do that. Everyone says if you don't miss, you can't lose. That's not true. Or no, if you don't miss, you'll win. And I was like, that's not true. You can tie. The other guy can miss too. You have to find ways to make your opponents miss. And right now, Ellis and Hart finding the way by just leaving the hole wide open. All these unforced
Wow,
errors.
look at
Nice
that.
drag there by Hicks, but it's damage control shot. Still going to give up 2 points, but nice collect here from the Baby Goat. High airmail clip in the corner, getting it to fall back in. 6-0 start, though. Low bag there from Trader. He's trying to find a way to make Hart miss. Roll attempt did not go all the way, and here we go with a roll show.
Did you see Alex over there?
Uh-oh. Hart off the back.
We just need a camera on Alex.
And you got the buttons. You can go to Super Source.
We don't have Super Source.
Right there. That's Super Source. Third button down.
Ah!
Oh, is it moving?
Ah! Are they going to go? Oh, my goodness.
Seven, nothing start. It's just unfortunate. Nothing going right now for Trader, Hicks. Ellis and Hart scoring every round so far. Really didn't think the board's playing slow all weekend. It seems like they're either playing slow or Trader and Hicks are just playing soft. I don't know. Airmail call from Trader. He hit the drag last time, goes in clean this time. And I can't tell because they're stacked up, but I think that's two more. It is 9-0 start here. It's been all Ellis and Hart.
Two at a time, right?
Except for the one there, but yeah, every round they have scored. Trader's blocker trying to get something going.
What are you guys doing? What time do you guys leave?
Did not get all the way over, and Trader is just frustrated. Airmail drag for Hart. Trader has to basically pull off a half penguin. A double half penguin. He's got two in front. This is not looking good for Trader Hicks. Hard push into the pile. Off it goes. Not only frustration kicking in, but no love around the rim.
Ryan Hart with a drag. 16-0.
Update over there on court 17. Kyle Malone and Devin Harbaugh taking on Windsor and Creek Killer. They are in round number 8. The score is 3-3.
I would have liked to watch that game.
We could have had it. The chat was wanting their Ellies. They were wanting their Ellie time.
Slick side down, cleaning it up.
Man, 16-0.
Doing a good job pulling that bag closer.
You got to think about it.
Yeah.
About a month ago, Ellis had 0 titles. Now he has a chance to finish 2 weeks in Vegas with 6. It's insane.
20-0.
I would say it's not over yet, but this is round limited format.
Yeah.
Scoring 10 per round after not being able to score yet. It's going to be pretty impossible.
Trey Ryder shocked at the score over here.
This could be it.
This could be a really cool shot, too.
Looks like down going hard at the pile. Able to peel it. They're on the board, 20-2. Don't call it a comeback.
Going hard at the pile. Gets a couple to go.
All they need to do is score 10 points each round for the comeback to be completed.
That's not going to do it.
Hold on to hope. You never know. All right, I know it's over. Jeremiah Ellis and Ryan Hart beyond impressive here. I'm going to finish things off. Ellis was trying to end it on an airmail. All right, they're going double or nothing here. Airmail only.
Uh-oh. Gonna throw out a turn?
Why not, right?
He's like, oh, I've been throwing first this whole time. I didn't realize. Uh-oh, got the under the leg.
That's bonus points. That's double score. Able to collect it, going for the and one now with an angle. No, just an airmail. Ryan Hart, Jeremiah Ellis punts their second ticket to TV time. Hicks Trader finishing second in their bracket. Good run for them. We're going to take a break, chat. When we come back, Quinn Reeves, Tony Forbes, Carson Getty, Hunter Thorson for A bracket. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cornhole fans of all ages, it all comes down to this. The final match of Cornhole Mania #1. Wally K9 Castler, Allison Baldwin on the call. Live feeds brought to you this weekend by visitfortcollins.com, Mike's Hard Lemonade, Seagram's 7, Bush's Best Beans, All Cornhole, Corn Nuts, Miller's Ale House, and Backyard.com. Quinn Reeves, Tony Forbes sitting in the king seat. Carson Getty, Hunter Thorson have to double dip. These players all very familiar with each other. The fish out of water is Tony Forbes, and that is a giant fish. He has had a great season so far. Allison, it's been a fun weekend.
It has been a fun weekend.
We are winding down.
Still doing some down and backs here.
I think they're going to start things off on the left-hand side with Tony and Carson. I'll say Quinn looks very good. Just saying, Quinn looks to be very, very decked out for this occasion. Just saying. How about the run for Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes, qualifying as an elite team, taking down Josh Glover and Justin Duke 19-12 in round 1. Yeti Irwan and Kimberly Glass in round 2. Roy Fairden and Brandon Martinez, and then Matt Stout and Travis Graven defeated Carson Getty and Hunter Thorson 12-10 in the king seat match. Has it been the most difficult path that we have seen? But they are taking advantage of their opportunity right now, and that push off the back of the board is a huge haymaker to start. 5-0. Is it more? It might be more. Hold on. I'll wait and see till he's done.
7.
Oh, boy. Cinderella story continuing. First bag down the middle and in. Myself and Tyler Earls are going to go play a cash game for $1 million after this. It's going to be a long toss version, though. The boards are going to be 65 feet apart. He does not want this smoke. I could throw 90. Who was it that threw like No, it was through like 120 feet. Was that Clemmer yesterday?
What?
Was that overhand, though?
No, overhand.
It was overhand? Okay.
I had 110.
I'll tell you what, Alec Ryan and Eric Davis are just ridiculous when it comes to long toss.
Make it effortless.
I put every little ounce of my body into it to make it 90 feet, and he threw over my bag.
I do 80 feet, no step.
7-0 start. I can't get over. Carson just struggling right now off the back of the board with that airmail.
Oh, no.
First elite to ever make the pro.
Nice pickup.
Adding to the lead, and then bag number 4, kind of a little bit lazy off to the side. And we're going to add to the lead now, 17 to nothing.
In round 4?
You know, I expected some great matches here in these championship matches. 20 to 3 earlier, and now it's 17, 20 to nothing. What is it? 17
to nothing.
Sheesh. Thorson down the middle and in. I mean, it is only round 4, so I guess if you want to make a comeback, you still got plenty of time. Glenn Reeves, though, with that special power. You know, I'm not saying what it is, but it's on the screen. You can look at it. What up, Stephanie? Says send it, no doubt. No, everything else be played out on ESPN Plus. This is it. Adam Sipe calling Tyler in this one, says he plays baseball. I'm outgunned. Come on now. Getting all the love from Adam Sipe. I'm getting no love. Nobody believes in me. That's all right. I'll switch jerseys with Quinn. Tyler won't stand a chance.
Roll
Good
for
roll.
Tony. Another one. What is Carson going to do here? Try and get both of those. Gets one.
Gets one to fall, but a little bit too late. Tony with a hard cut. Almost got around it. I cannot believe this. I mean, I expected a close match. The first one was 12 to 10. 17 to 4 start here for Quinn Reeves and Tony Forbes. I would have lost a lot of money betting on that. Good thing I can't bet on cornhole.
Yep.
Quinn staying center lane right there. Back block for Thorson. Expect a roll attempt coming here for Quinn. Went for the cut instead.
Stout and Graven are not in.
Oh, wow. What a roll there for Thorson. Almost coin slot-esque. Roll or airmail. I don't mind either one.
I like the airmail there.
He went for the roll, gets the relect. First bag in. Six side down there for Thorson. On the board here for the wash. A wash is a win for Reeves and Forbes. That one low, but it is on. Over on court number 1, C Bracket Championship. Smith and Richards in the lead 4-2 over Rawls and Kingsbury. Scheibner and Landis waiting for their next opponent. Tyler, Saladin, and Harris, or Windsor and Creek Killer. Slick side push into the pile, kind of creating a blocker.
Oh, no.
Carson looks very frustrated here. You got to rebound mentally and try and get back into it.
They're going to get 3.
Forbes said he was going to push into it. I was expecting him to push into his own bag. he might have been talking about Carson's there. I don't know. It's off the board, though. So Carson and Hunter catch a little bit of a break. 20. Never mind. That's the replay from earlier. 17-7. Too many monitors. Too many monitors. Back block here from Quinn Reeves, trying to finish it here in round 8. Hard tilt there for Thorson, doesn't get it to go. Look at that, nice cut around. Thorson's got to be in or else Quinn has a lane for the push. Can't leave a blocker because then Quinn has the airmail. There's really not much you could do.
No, not at all.
He's going for the airmail. He's off the board. One more cut here for Quinn. It is over. He's able to finish it. How about that?
How about that?
Quinn, Reeves, and wasn't that 4? Am I tripping?
I don't know.
Quinn had one off. Where? I guess we're still playing 19-7. Nobody else is moving.
All right, here we go.
He must have had one off that I didn't see. Now Carson's hitting him. He's like, come on. I thought Thorson missed an airmail. Oh, well. We're moving on. Now Carson's airmail is locked in.
Yeah, right.
Alex, this is for the shootout. Brian says first bag was off. Okay, that's where I was missing it. Thanks, guys. I was shook. I was like, are they just not putting in the score so they want to play one more round? Blocker there for Thorson. Too little, too late. He's got to generate 8 points here. One bag in for Quinn. Should pretty much seal it.
There it
Hunter
is.
helps him out. Quinn ready to fire. Tony offering some advice. Not in there. Everyone's nervous, but they know what they got to do. Doesn't even have to make it now. That bag off the back of the board seals the deal. How about this Cinderella story? Quinn Reeves, Tony Forbes, 2 elite players go through the gauntlet qualifying for a shootout. Now they find themselves punching their ticket to Las Vegas, Nevada. Allison, we have had a blast here in Windsor, Colorado, but that is it here for court number 2, ACL TV, Facebook, YouTube. Hope you guys have had fun along the ride. We're going to head out for the week. See you in a couple weeks. Everyone else head over to ESPN Plus. They have 2 brackets to finish out over there.
Check them out.
We gone.